right, looks like we're both putting one card on the bottom and are ready to go.
Yeah. Nazis. Dark Ritual. Okay.
Draw someone?
Yeah, results.
And I will. Okay.
Salty Salmon Flaps, thanks for the follow. Welcome. All right. Chalice on 1 after a Dark Ritual. That was actually a play I was unsure about. My hand was... Actually, I don't remember what my hand was, but I was like, you know what? Let's get a turn 1 Chalice. Trying stuff.
Yes. No.
I knew that Dennis had been playing Painter recently, been playing 8 Cast recently, been playing... Oh, here's a Chalice on 0. All right. I guess I just drew another Chalice. Been playing Sneak and Show. So I went for the turn 1 Chalice on 1 and crossed my fingers that was going to be relevant. Chalice on 1, not as good. If, I'm sorry, Dark Ritual, not as good if you have a Chalice on 1 on board. So, that was another reason. All right, I'm getting called out for mismatched Chalices. You know what? You're just jealous that I have a Kaladesh Invention Chalice. City of Traders, Chromox.
Chalice on 0.
Oh, I completely forgot about my own Chalice on 0. There you go. Sorry about that, Dennis. Wow, we're seeing some sloppy plays. Double fetch. So I picked up the Curses deck last week after my post in our Discord. Which deck should I play at the Legacy Monthly? And I hadn't played this deck for a few months, I think. I think so. It's been a while. And the Discord community said, we want to see mono black Curses, so that's what I'm on now. That's what we're doing. Expressive iteration for Dennis. Still not completely sure what Dennis is on, but I'm assuming this is Sneak and Show. I mean, I know you watching know it's Sneak and Show because it's labeled down below, but I'm saying while I was playing.
Can I use one of yours?
Yep.
Probably double sleeve.
I'll pass.
Okay.
It will tap for 6. I'm going to use this one. 7, 8. 9, green, blue. I'm going to pass 6.
Tapping 3.
This is why I...
Trinisphere. Resolves. So Chalice on 1, Chalice on 0, and Trinisphere.
Going to shuffle.
Pass.
So, time is definitely underwater, but the price is going to be huge. So,
Card.
Casting Karn. And Dennis says it resolves. The Lotus Petal was in play before my Chalice on 0.
Yep.
Didn't miss that one.
I'm going to 19.
Minus. Cast it. Oh, I can't cast it yet. Sorry. Playing so sloppy.
I'm like, oh my god, I'm playing so sloppy. I won't get a needle.
Sorry. I'll get bridge. I'll pass.
All right, getting bridge. Okay, so ensnaring bridge found off the Karn. Ensnaring bridge pretty good against Sneak and Show. Trying to attack Gorsel Brands and Emrakul's, and I'll definitely have less than 15 cards in hand.
Because the graveyard and then the exiles are open information. I can show you if I really you can see if I
And
can.
then
Discard.
Going to discard is Dennis, discarding Ponder.
Plus target this.
Plus target Lotus Petal to destroy it.
Cast a bridge.
Going to my next phase, my second main phase, casting bridge. Another volcanic island for Dennis. Is Urza Saga. Start to make some constructs soon, potentially. Thinking about this Karn now. Taking a look at my sideboard. Minus for liquid metal coating and cast it. Comes into play.
Resolve.
I will pass the turn. On your upkeep, I'll turn the blue into an artifact.
All right, so turning the island into an artifact so it can no longer activate its ability of adding a blue mana. Chalice on 1, Chalice on 0, Trinisphere, Ensnaring Bridge, Karn. Liquid metal coating on the board now. Start blowing up some lands next turn.
This is my deck. This trigger.
Dennis trying to figure out what to do. Seeing all the prison effects this mono black build has. Nice lock, says JH Stock. Agreed.
Trade one. If they withdraw for you,
JH Stock with multiple badges in the chat. Double fetch happening here. As Taller Eric predicted, Beta Volcanic Islands. Very nice.
Of course, playing against Burn is nerve-wracking because I could not have done that if we had gotten the results I want.
Dennis, quite a collector. Tapping 4 now, sneak attack. Well, tapping 3 and exiling Simian Spirit Guide, I should say. Sneak attack on the board. Urza Saga ticks up to 2.
I'll make a...
Thinking about what to do with liquid metal coating. Turning a Vulcan into an artifact, then turning it into a creature with Karn. Kills it. Tapping Ancient Tomb. Mire in Misery. Mire in Misery. Each opponent sacrifices a creature or enchantment.
Oh man.
I'll let you choose.
You got it.
All right, Mire and Misery gets the scoop. Card is broken. Card is broken. All right, now Curse is up a game here. Starting the game with a ley line of the void. Island, pedal.
Spirit guide.
Show and tell turn 1. Curse of Misfortunes for me and Gristlebrand for Dennis. And Dennis is reading Curse of Misfortunes currently. Mire and Misery is from Commander 2019. Commander 2019. Turn 1 show and tell, putting in Gristlebrand and Curse of Misfortune on my side.
Before you enchanting,
You.
so you search my library or search your library?
I searched my library for a curse and attach it to you.
So for me,
Okay, some confusion about what Curse of Misfortunes does. Every one of my upkeeps, I search my library for a curse and attach it to my opponent. It has to be a curse that they don't already have on them. Very exciting.
I'll pick 7.
Paying 7 and draw 7 will Gristlebrand. Island should be tapped, pointing that out. Dennis now drawing 7. Plays a Lotus Petal. Discards a Misty Rainforest to hand size. Upkeep, trigger, Curse of Misfortunes. This is getting ugly, folks. Overwhelming Splendor comes down and attaches itself to Dennis. There it is. So Gristlebrand is now a 1/1 with no abilities.
Are you familiar with this card?
No.
Are you familiar with this card? No. Hagra Mauling comes into play tapped as a land. Modal double face card from Zendikar Rising. I'm a Young Base God says, dumb question, but does curses have any sort of curse technology? Like, really interesting one of curses that are possible includes besides the stock list of curses. So the other than Curse of Misfortunes, which is the main one that tutors the others, you have Overwhelming Splendor, which we see now, which is like a one-sided humility, plus my opponent can't activate abilities that aren't mana or loyalty abilities. So fetch lands are shut off, for example, and we'll see Dennis find that out shortly. Curse of Death's Hold, which gives their creatures -1/-1. Cruel Reality, which says they have to sacrifice a creature or planeswalker every upkeep, or they lose 5 life.
Man, what curses are there? I have no
Or-
idea what curses are there.
Curse of Fool's Wisdom, whenever they draw a card, drain 2. Or Curse of Leeches, which is a modal, what do you call it? Daybound, Nightbound transform card that has every upkeep drain 1 if it's day, and night it's a 4/4 lifelinker. Those are the only ones that make the cut that I'm aware of. That was probably way too much information for everybody, but here we are. Cruel Reality now on the table. And
Go ahead.
yeah. Brainstorm for Dennis. Cruel Reality and Overwhelming Splendor on the board on my side. Point says there's that anti-storm curse, but that's probably real bad. You're talking about Maddening Hex? Yeah, the day-night Curse of Leeches is pretty cool.
Yeah.
All right, Dennis putting 2 on top. Oh, Curse of Exhaustion. Yeah, that might not be good enough.
Mana or loyalty.
Oh wow.
All right, Dennis being notified he cannot activate Scalding Tarn with Overwhelming Splendor on the table. Cruel Reality then makes Gristlebrand get sacrificed. The 1/1 no ability Gristlebrand is gone.
Oh, that card is terrible.
Yeah, it's pretty brutal.
Dennis very unhappy about Overwhelming Splendor, it seems. Not thrilled about it.
Best to you.
Brainstorm resolves. We'll let Dennis brainstorm all he wants. And that gets the scoop. And that is the match.